welcome to MaysLugLife. I'm May, and this is my first impression video of the Trolley 2 Crossbody Bag. So it looks like they've reinvented the Trolley Crossbody that came out a couple of years ago. So far, I like it better than the original one for sure. Just looking at it, I can see two things I like right off the bat. One, it's got that quilting on it, which really elevates it, so it doesn't make it look quite as much like a lunch bag or like a regular trolley. And it does also have that cursive gunmetal lug logo right in the front. Again, it just elevates it a little bit more. It just gives it that slightly nicer look. So it doesn't look quite so utilitarian, which is kind of what I thought the other one had. It did look like a sort of a squashed little lunch bag or a weird looking sort of pencil case. I definitely like this better so far. I actually even like it in that blue. But I guess we'll find out. It's not a cheap bag. It's 112 Canadian. That's expensive. You know, considering the trolley, even the large trolley, I think is like the extra large one, I don't think is over 100. So, or is it? I can't remember. Maybe it is. I can't remember. But at least the regular size one is like, I think $78 now. And it doesn't have a strap, so, but it's bigger, Well, it was, I guess it was bigger than the original one. So I'm assuming this is bigger, maybe. I mean, I'm looking at it, and I guess it's bigger just by looking at it already. Now, I missed the sale. I missed when this was originally released. So usually when QVC puts out their special price, I guess, is it their TSV price or TVS? I can't remember what it is. Today's special value, so TSV. When they do that, there's a Canadian equivalent sale, and I missed it. I really didn't have a chance to look at this well enough at all. And then when I actually was looking, they hadn't released these yet on the Canadian site or on the website, so I couldn't buy them yet. And then I didn't really look ever again. So if you have any idea how much these were on sale for, if you could put that down in the comments. If you happen to have the Canadian price, that would be great. Even if you have the QVC price, I would love to know what the regular price is and what the sale price is, just so I have a bit of an idea what the discount was. Because I am definitely not getting it for $112. So I guess let's just look at the colors. So quickly, obviously, they've released it in all of the neons, but weirdly it's missing violet. Now, does that mean they just didn't come out with one, or did they sell out? Like, did the purple sell out that fast? Okay, so let's just look quickly. So there's the sky blue, which I really like. Lime green. Coral. I don't know why they call that coral. They should just call it orange or pumpkin or something. Because to me, that's not coral. Coral has a little bit of a pinky hinge to it. And then magenta, yellow, and the bouquet red made it come back. So there's a color that we haven't seen in a while. I wasn't sure if they were retiring that, but they seem to have brought that out of semi-retirement. And I think it's one of the colors that the initial trolley bag got released in. So you could actually have two. You got a big one and a small one. At least I think this is bigger. I don't know why. I'm assuming it's bigger. Maybe it's just the quilting that makes it look bigger. The bright floral, which is always a favorite. That is pretty cute. Camo taupe. Heather indigo. Yeah. Okay, every time I see this print or this color, I like it. Okay, so far it's my favorite one. I wasn't loving it before, but I actually do like it better in that heather indigo print, in that color, and in that texture. I think it's because it's got that brushed texture. It's like a warmer, smoother look as opposed to like that shiny neon, nylon stuff. Okay, metallic pearl. I still don't know what to think of the metallics. I feel like it's gonna look different in real life than it does in the photos. Because in the photos, you've got like a special, you got special lighting. It's super, super bright in there. And the whole point is to bring out the shine. But I personally don't want it to be shiny. I want it to be less shiny than not. So it's possible in real life that would still look less shiny. But I guess I'm not going to know until I ever find this in real life. And then Paws Navy, a classic color that seems to be the new favorite. Cute. Okay, so let's look at the photos real fast. Notice that that's got a wider strap. That looks like the 1.5 inch strap. So that's the wider strap, which is good. So for people who like the wider straps, you can actually get one here. Now, if they've put a wider strap on that, makes me think this is a very big bag and meant to carry a fair bit of weight so that it distributes evenly on your shoulder, so it doesn't start digging in, which makes me think this bag actually has more capacity than I thought. So it's the side view, and they've carried the quilting onto the side, which is kind of nice. I wasn't sure if they would. I wasn't sure if the whole thing was going to be plain except for that front pocket, so that's nice. And there's plain on the back with a little zipper pocket, I'm assuming back there. Cute little top handle. And a built-in wallet. And I'm assuming that's a clear view there. And a little key bungee. Okay. Oh. Wait. Is that the... Yeah. That's the black rainbow. That's not here. That's not available. Did this sell out? Did this come out and then they sold out really fast? Or is this one of those colors that only came out on QVC? Interesting. Interesting that they didn't have that. Now, I'm also seeing they didn't fix the interior. It's the same interior as usual for that color. There it is again. Actually, it's a fair bit bigger, isn't it? It's definitely bigger than the original Trolley crossbody, so that's good. Because I thought it would be, but I wasn't 100% sure. And there we go. Okay, so that's what it looks like on her. So, let's read the about. So when customers talk, we listen. So when we heard the original Trolley crossbody was a tad small, which it was, we got creative in a big way with Trolley Crossbody 2. Actually, that's really, really good because it was really tight. It was hard to get things in and out. It was hard to even put your hand in there if it was really, really stuffed. It was a cute bag, but it was too makeup baggy. So maybe this will actually look like a purse because of the size difference. Where was I? I don't know where I was. Without losing that classic look of our trolleys, we packed Trolley Crossbody 2 full of features that organize your everyday, including tons of pockets, card slot, key, chain, key clip, and more. So the measurements are 11 inches wide. That's big. That is a long, long bag. Good to know. So it is a bigger bag than I thought. So it's definitely bigger than the actual trolley. Actually, wait, do I have one here? Yes, I do. I have the original trolley right behind me. Let's just measure real quick. So the original crossbody was, actually, it was the same width. Actually, maybe not. I don't know where they're measuring it from because mine, the one I have in front of me is stuffed, and the stuffed version is 11 inches. I don't know exactly what they're measuring. Maybe it's just a little bit wider. But that makes this not very big. That makes the newer version not much bigger than the other one. But it looks like it actually is bigger. So I don't know where they're measuring that from. So 11 inches wide, 5 inches high. Again, I don't know where they're measuring that from. But that does, again, it doesn't look like it's much higher than my current one that I've got in front of me here. And then 4 inches deep. And again, you know what? That's the same. So it's actually not that much bigger. It looks like it's bigger than the one I have in front of me, but it doesn't actually seem like it is. So it's kind of weird. Okay, I don't know what made it bigger. I kind of really wish they would do that. I wish they would do two things. One, I wish they would measure the pockets, all the interior of all the pockets, so that you kind of know roughly how big they are, because especially if you're trying to carry, like, let's say a cell phone, and you have a certain kind of cell phone, maybe you've got a newer one that's really, really large, it would be really helpful to know exactly how big those pockets are. So should you, have a really big wallet, a really big phone, or a really big, like tablet or something, you would actually know whether it was going to fit into that front pocket. I think that would be a really helpful thing. And the other thing is, I think they should actually tell you where they're measuring their bags from. So there should be almost like a little diagram of the bag with arrows pointing to exactly where they're taking the measurement from. Because it's really hard. I mean, I'm looking at mine and it's full, but it doesn't look like it's much bigger, or rather much smaller than what they're offering now. So hopefully Lug is listening. That would be my feedback on offering measurements. So let's look at the features. So it says front zipper compartment. Put my trolley back. Soft line cell phone pocket / small tablet pocket. See, there it is. That's one of those things where, is it big enough for a really, really big phone? Probably. But what does that mean, like small tablet? It doesn't look like it's big enough for like an iPad mini, but maybe they just mean like a small Kindle. 2 side zipper pockets, which is trolley. What makes it a trolley? One rear zipper pocket, tote handle, removable crossbody strap. What's a tote handle? Wait a minute. Tote handle? Do they just mean like that little top handle? Because to me, a tote handle suggests like the shoulder straps that you put on a big tote bag. I think of that thing as just a top handle. But anyway, removable crossbody strap, and they should also tell you how wide that is. 6 card slots, 1 billfold pocket, 1 coin zipper pocket, 2 cargo pockets, 1 retractable keychain, 1 clear view zipper pocket, and RFID in the front compartment. Okay, well, I guess the best thing was just to kind of look at the video. So let's see here. It doesn't, well, I mean, it definitely looks bigger. It looks fatter. It still looks like a lunchbox, though. Lug is really into that lunchbox look. They're doing that with their scoop. They did that, I guess, with their Ranger and their Ranger minis. So that whole look of it looking like a lunchbox is really, really a thing that Lug likes to do. It does make it cute, but I don't know. Sometimes, like, it just doesn't work. It just makes a bag that would otherwise be really nice and really cute into something that just looks utilitarian. So, well, that looks like it's bigger. So the interior of the main pocket does look actually, fair bigger. And you know what? You can actually access it better. It looks like you can see into it better. The one that I have was really difficult to open the top and really get stuff in and out of it, just because of the way they've sort of angled that top opening. It was a little bit weird. So it looks like they've fixed it a little bit where it's just a straight up zipper and it seems to open a bit bigger, which is actually quite nice. Still looks like a lunchbox though. Built-in wallet. Not really a big fan of built-in wallets, so I personally don't need them. I guess I'm glad that it's there as an option should you ever need, but I'm not a massive fan of that. I don't need that. Those cargo pockets are relatively big, and that's a really good clear view pocket as well. Okay. Overall, I still can't tell how big it is. I think that's my problem with it. Like, in some pictures it looks really big. Like, right here, it looks big when she's holding it like that. And I guess, like I said, it's almost that sort of, it's too big to be really cute, because now it looks like a lunchbox. Too small to really do anything that I need, because I carry a lot of stuff. And I don't know. I'm still not sure if I love just the size of it. Like, I don't know how much bigger. I would have to see them side by side. I do have a couple of the older trolley crossbodies. They're okay. They're small. I can't get a ton of stuff if I really want to run around during the day and do stuff. I can't use that as my main purse, but it is cute. Okay. So, yeah, so my initial impression is it's a little small for me to be like a regular everyday bag. And it's a little too big for it to be cute, I think. I think a bag that's this small might work. I mean, but if you know that you've got bigger bags out there, I don't know if it works. So, that's it for me. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get it. I think it's too small. Oh, sorry, my cat just fell. He came up and tried to get up on the chair next to me and he fell. And I hope he's okay. Sorry. So I'm really distracted right now. There's a lot going on right now in my little vicinity here. I'm so sorry. Anyway, yeah, so for the price, way too expensive. I am not going to buy it at that price. I don't know how much it would have to come down for. I never loved the original Trolley crossbody. I didn't get them until they were $25 US. and now I have two, but I use them as trolleys. I don't use them as crossbodies. I don't actually use them for that purpose. I got them to be small little trolleys because I love my trolleys. I love using them to organize my home and my life. So I use them as an actual trolley. So I think I would probably do the same with this one. If I were to get it, I would not get it as a purse. I can think of other bags that I think would do the same job and sort of be the same size that would look nicer. And wouldn't cost me as much because I already have them. But if this comes down really, really cheap, I would have no problem getting one of these as an actual trolley. So that's just my personal opinion. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if you're getting one or if you got one and what color you got it in, and tell me why this was the bag for you. Like, why did you choose this bag? I'm always curious to see, you know, all the different bags out there that Lug makes and why they appeal to certain people. Because I know there are bags that I love that people think are heinous looking and they would never use it. And there are definitely bags that I'm like, eh, you know, I can take it or leave it, or no, there's no way, even if you paid me, I wouldn't buy it. So now this does not sit in that zone. I would definitely, if they, you know, offered it to me at a good price, I would take it. But I would find a use for it. There's no way that I would say no to this bag. So, yeah, that's it for now. Please subscribe to my channel. It actually does help a lot. So if you could subscribe, that really does help support the channel a little bit. Yeah, I'd love to know what you're planning on using this bag for. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.